Good morning, Carew. It is the 20. It's Monday. Is it the 28th of March? I think it. Yeah, it must be the 28th. We had a very social day yesterday that I kind of excited to talk about. Got up in the morning. I did the 360 walkthrough of the house, which was fun to do. Actually, before I made that video, I actually looked at the previous walkthrough I'd done a year and a half ago, and it was actually really fun to see the differences, the improvements that we've made. So did that, and then we went and met our friend David in Bryn across in Anglesey, which you see over my shoulder. Actually, Bryn probably from his house you can see the castle out of the top window of his house, barely. So probably if we knew where to look, we might be able to see his house from here. But anyway, we went and David served us breakfast, and then we went for a long walk with him. So we did a walk with the neighbors before that, but so we ended up. I mean, by 12:30, we'd walked about a little less than 10 miles with all combined, which was lovely. Great conversation. Just as we're preparing to leave, we're already anticipating missing the people here that we get to spend time with. So in the meantime, I had been trying to set up a chance to meet with our two neighbors, who I'm pointing at their houses, Sean and Linwin, and Tom and Kesha, and their kids, their 4 kids. And so I'd kind of been talking to him about it, and so I texted Tom and I said, we're free in the afternoon between 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock. And they said we can come over at 4, and I was like, great. And so they all came over, and we had tea, and they hung out and chatted, and the 4 of them and Sarah all spoke Welsh most of the time, and I mixed in with my English conversation in between. And they their kids ran around the house. She was awesome, actually. Their 4 kids just ran around having a good time together, and so it was really fun having them here. And they were here till almost 6 o'clock, and then at about 20 after 6, the Fitzgibbons arrived, and Isa, who I mentioned yesterday, Isa and her parents had been in Ireland touring around, and they caught the ferry, came across, and arrived, and then we went out to dinner at the Black Boy, and just they're super fun people, just really interesting, thoughtful, see the world in a slightly unusual way, which is always fun. And so we had a nice evening with them, and then all of a sudden it was 10 o'clock and we're crashing again. So so it was really a fulfilling day. It was fun. We've got a busy day planned today, but that's about it. Before I go, I need to turn around and take a look at the Menai Strait out here, because it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that view. That is amazing. So, it was a momentous day. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.